Yo, what's cooking? It's Intelligence. This is how to edit vocals in Logic Pro.
Separation, making it look like a pain in the nation. Being used, can't keep sitting and waiting for the station to tune in. Notification say we all be faking in the meditation. I'm giving proof under the roof of revelation, inflation.
Right, so the first thing I'm going to do is open up the project in Logic Pro that I've recorded. And not the Logic Pro. Right. So this is the last track of my album. Don't Know Me, ready for release on Spotify soon. I'll put all the links and everything down below to my YouTube pages, so you can keep updated what's going on. But I'm going to use this track as the example on how to edit vocals in Logic Pro. Alright, so the first thing we want to do, usually have a quick run through, have a listen to make sure everything's alright.
Loads of things I wish I didn't say, or also not say.
Alright, so I've got a few layers recorded up. Alright, as you can see, I've already edited some of this out of the project already, but you'll have one long run through after you've recorded if you haven't touched it. I'm going to show you a quick way, cut them all down and cut out the silences, remove all the silences. All I do is highlight the audio that I want, and then I will press Control and X, and boom. You might want to set some of these differently. You can change your threshold, which is your, I leave mine on -28, that's pretty good right there. But you can move this all around as much as you want. So here's your minimum time, pre-attack time, post-release time. I usually change this. I put, I don't know, 0.16. And post-release, to 0.4. Okay, you can do these two however you want them though. Just press OK. And there we are. As you can see, it's already removed all the silence for me. If I play it. Alright, so what I find easier is if you mute everything else out first. You're just working with one track. Always the same. Always work on one track first. So if I jump to here.
They don't really know me. They don't see what I see. They don't know.
Alright, cool. So you want to go ahead. It's a bit tedious, but you want to go all the way through the project. And yeah, basically do this. There's other ways to do it. You can do it manually, but as long as you set them times right, this is quick and easy. So I'm just going to crack on with this. I'm going to see you in a jiffy.
Time I ride, I pour a little bit of me on a page and let my soul run free. They know me. They don't see what I see. They don't know. They don't feel what I feel. Every time I ride, I pour a little bit of me on a page and let my soul run free. They don't even owe me. I ain't signing a deed, they don't control me. I ain't living for the greed. Excuse me if I'm skeptical, I'll let you color we. I'm fighting for the rap, it is a fight if I can't heal.
Alright, so as you can see, I split everything up now. I removed all the silence out of there. I can't touch them up after if it's a little too much or a little not enough. We can always sort it out and drag them across anyway. So we can just zoom in. Okay. Just zoom in on a piece. Zoom in it. And then I can pull it. I can do what I want with it. This looks empty, but we'll leave it for a second. Alright. So, I'm just going to work on the one track, like I said. Don't do too many at once, mute the rest of them, and we're going to start with this one on the chorus right here. So what I'm going to do here is my chorus, and I'm going to pull it across just a little bit. I'm going to hit the loop right here. So it loops round, and I'm just working with this piece that's filled, so I'm going to wait if there's any gaps while I'm editing. Right. And this is how it sounds before I've touched anything on there.
They don't really know me. They don't see what I see. They don't know. They don't feel what I feel. Every time I ride, I pour a little bit of me on a page and let my soul run free.
Alright. I'm just going to let this play round and round while I'm messing around. Next stage is going to be to sort the gain out. If you look here, you can see how large these waves are. It's not too bad at the moment, so I'm not going to mess around with it too much. But if they're up and down, and you've got really big waves here and then a little small wave here, then the first thing you want to do is change your gain. is add an EQ. So the first thing on every track that I do, I click over here on the EQ button. Just click that, I stick to the factory defaults there. I've got a few in there already if you want to have a look at them. First thing I want to do is add what we call a high pass filter. Okay, so we want to click here. This is the filter we're after. Now this is going to get rid of all the really low frequencies that your ears won't pick up on. But if that's banging out in the clubs, you will hear it and you'll hear it won't sound very good. So we need to take all this empty noise out basically. So I'm going to pull this up to say anywhere between 80 and maybe 200. I'm going to lay down here probably somewhere, but I'm not sure until I play this track. So I'm going to play the track and we're going to see how far we need to go.
They don't really know me.
Yeah, that's fine.
They don't really know me.
You can see I don't really want this clipping. I don't want this taking out none of my voice. So that's perfect right there. Takes out all the empty noise here. Okay, that's good. So the next part I want to do, I want to add in the high frequency. And I want to take out them high frequencies that we won't hear. Alright, so I'm going to pull this one over here. I'm going to say about between 10 and 12k. Let's go about here.
They don't really know me. They don't see what I see.
Yeah, cool. Alright, so now we're going to have to start listening with our ears. The first thing I do here, I usually have a listen.
They don't see what I see. They don't know.
Let's take a little bit of that low noise out. The low frequency out again. Just a little bit. Alright, so you want to turn this up really loud so you can hear everything that's going on. And then we're going to get to these sounds right here and take out the bad frequencies and anything that we can hear before it actually goes into that mix. Cool. Alright, let's go. I'm going to start here. Start with this one here. I like to turn all the others off like this. Alright, so I know what I'm working with. I'm going to start with this green one. As you can see, we've got 250 hertz. So what we're doing is looking for bad frequencies. So I'm going to play the track.
They don't really know me. They don't see what I see. They don't.
What I'm going to do, I'm going to pull this up.
They don't feel what I feel. Every time
I'm going to shorten it. This is now really going to point out on all them frequencies. I'm just going to let us hear what's going on there. So I'm going to scan up and down until I can hear that bad frequency. And then we're going to take it out. Okay.
They don't really know me. They don't see what I see. They don't know. They don't feel what I feel. Every time I ride, I pour a little bit of me on a page and let my soul run free. They don't even owe me.
Alright.
They don't control me.
You hear that there? Right, that's the one. So we need to take that out. So what I'll do now, just come down to here and we take it out, say -5. Okay, and we inverted that. So now that frequency's gone. I'm going to widen this just a little bit, just in case there's any to the right or left. And then we're going to move on. We're going to go on to this one here. Do the same again.
They don't really know me. They don't see what I see.
Hear what it's doing to the sound, yeah?
They don't feel what I feel.
When I make it small like this, it really pinpoints that sound out.
They don't even owe me. I ain't signing a deed, they don't control me. I ain't living for the greed. Excuse me if I'm skeptical, electrical or we fighting for the right, but there's no fight if I can't heal. They don't really know me. They don't see what I see, they don't know. They don't feel what I feel. Every time I ride, I pour a little bit of me on a page and let my soul run free. They don't even owe me. I ain't signing a deed, they don't control me.
Again.
I ain't living for the greed.
And then over to this one. Right, so the lower ones here, these are going to be more your kind of boxy noises, really boxy sounds up here. They're going to be the really high pitched sounds, alright, so bear with.
They don't really know me. They don't see what I see, they don't know. They don't feel what I feel. Every time I ride, I pour a little bit of me on a page and let my soul run free. They don't even owe me. I ain't signing a deed, they don't control me. I ain't living for the greed. Excuse me if I'm skeptical, electrical or we fighting for the right, but there's no fight if I can't heal. They don't really know me. They don't see what I see, they don't know. They don't feel what I feel. Every time I ride, I pour a little bit of me on a pitch.
Right, that's not sounding so nice there, so I'm just going to dip this one out too. Go -5 again. Alright, I'm going to widen this. Take into about here. Alright, and the last little bit I like to do, I like to boost this.
They don't see what I see, they don't know. They don't feel what I
feel.
time I ride, I pour a
And here
little
it
bit
is.
of me on a pigeon, let my soul run free. They don't even owe
The
me.
boost this about 8k,
They don't control me.
maybe a bit more.
Living for the greed. Excuse me if I'm skeptical, electrical, or we fighting for the right.
So you got a little peak coming up after the end of every word or whatever. Okay, alright, then that's pretty much our EQ. Alright, so if I turn off the EQ,
They don't really know me.
see what it sounds like with the EQ on.
They don't feel what I feel. Every time I ride, I pour a little
So
bit.
it's a lot cleaner. Alright, subtle, but we need these changes. These make a big difference when you're playing in big places on big, systems. Alright guys, I'm going to take this time out just to remind everyone the track I'm working on right here. It's the last track of my album, Boiling Point, which is going to be released through Distro Kids. Will be on Spotify, Amazon Music and the rest. Yeah, so stay tuned, we've got some good stuff in store for you. If you haven't already, everything helps, so please just go down, hit that subscribe button. I'm on the road to 1,000 subscribers, so hopefully you can help me get there, same as I'm trying to help you out as well. I'm showing you my mistakes. So if you stay tuned, there's plenty of these how-to videos. If it's something you'd like to know, let me know down in the comments below, and I'll see what I can do for you. Alright, stay tuned. Peace. So the next thing we want to do is, when we play this, you can use a lot of S's, you can use sibilants. If you listen to it.
They don't see what I see, they don't know. They don't feel what I feel. Every time I ride, I pour a little bit of me on a pigeon, let my soul run free. They don't even.
Alright, so we're going to take a lot of these S's. So I'm going to come here, add, obviously, dynamics. We're going to go de-esser. It's a great little tool. And you want to play around here, use your threshold, your frequency, max reduction. Play around, you'll see it coming up on the left here on this graph. So it's picking up on all the S's.
They don't feel what I feel. Every time I ride, I pour.
So I like to push mine forward a bit like that. There you go, sounding nice. Alright, I'm going to leave that at that. Alright, next stage, start compressing this vocal down. So we want to add in our compressor. Okay, so you want to come down to dynamics, compressor. I'm going to add my compressor in. Now you hear this straight away.
They don't really know me.
He pushes here.
They don't know.
The threshold down a little.
Every time I ride, I pour a little bit of me on a pigeon. Let my soul
Bring it
run
up on the
free.
makeup.
They don't even owe me. I ain't signing a deed, they don't control me. I ain't living for the.
Now you can have this between, say, 0 and 6. You want this little needle going up and down.
They don't really know me.
Between 0 and 6. Now what I do, I compress more than once. It makes a really good sound and it's really clear by the time you come to the final cut. Sounds part of the track. This is how I do it. So if you're only doing it once, then you can have it up to, say, -5 or 6. Right now I'm just trying to keep it to 2 or 3 maybe. Sometimes I go a little more, but because I got the 3 on there, I want them all to blend nice. This is sounding good at the moment, so I'm going to leave this as it is.
They don't really know me.
But one more thing. Open the compressor. You want to turn this output gain down a little bit, only because I'm compressing again and again.
They don't really know me.
Alright, cool. That's that one there. I'll turn this down a little bit as well. And like I said, I'm going to add another compressor into this. Just going to click here again, another compressor. We can change the compressor right here on top. We've got some really good ones here. This one, Vintage Octo. Got a really sweet sound to it.
They don't really know me.
Quite subtle, mellow.
They don't know. They don't feel what I feel. Every time I ride, I pour a little bit of me on a pigeon, let my soul run free. They don't even owe me. I ain't signing a deed, they don't control me. I ain't living for the greed. Excuse me if I'm skeptical, electrical, or we fighting for the right, but there's no fight if I can't heal.
Right, that sound good to me. We'll turn this down.
They don't see what I see. They don't.
And then what I'm going to do, I'm going to press it one more time. Good luck. It really changes the sound of the vocal, if you ask me, so this is the way I like to do this. This is where I'm going to keep doing it for now. I really kind of like this one. It's quite heavy, but maybe not for this track. Maybe need something more subtle. I'm going to try this classic.
They don't really know me. They don't see what I see.
Lovely.
They don't know. They don't feel what I feel.
I'll change the distortion, yeah. These are quite nice to play with.
They don't even owe me. I ain't signing a deed.
Just for this video, I'm just going to pull it down. I'm going to turn it off. I'm going to obviously turn this output gain down.
They don't see what I see. They don't.
Alright, that's nice. Okay. Alright, so you're pretty much set up there. Next thing I'm going to want to do now is start adding FX. Now, before I add FX, the best thing to do here is to add a bus. You want to put everything onto the bus. You can change it. You can add it on with the other track right here. So when you go down to your verse, if you wanted the same sound on there, you can just add it, but just by clicking the same bus. I'll show you right here. Stay to chorus at the moment, so you're working on this one. I'm going to go to sends and click this box right here, bus. I'm going to create the bus on bus 1 on somewhere empty. So the first thing I usually add, I like to add my echoes first so I can hear what's going on, my delays. I'm going to come into delay, because it's the chorus. I want a bit of oomph, so I'm going to give it maybe, try delay designer there.
They don't really know me. They don't see what I see.
Oh, right here, you want to knock this up. Turn it up to 0 and you're nothing. I turn it all the way up and then you can turn it down later on. Right.
They don't really know me. They don't really know what I see. They don't see what I see. They don't know.
Wet down, that's quite nice though.
Every time I ride, I pour a little bit of me on a pigeon, let my soul run free. They don't even owe me. They don't even sign it.
Alright, so I'm going to take that out. There's too much going on here. I'm going to go into the delay. Change that delay. Try tape delay.
They don't really know. They don't see what I see. They don't know. They don't know. They don't feel what I feel. Every time I ride, I pour a little bit of me on a pigeon, let my soul run free. They don't even owe me. I ain't signing a deed. They don't control me. I ain't living for the greed.
Knock the feedback down a little. It's a bit drier.
If I can't hear.
Get that.
They don't really know me.
Yeah, that's nice.
They don't see what I see. They don't know. They don't feel what I feel. Every time
I like that. Do just come down here. Knock this down.
they don't even owe me. I ain't signing a deed. They don't control me. I ain't living for the greed. Excuse me if I'm skeptical, electrical, or we fighting for the right, but there's no fight if I can't heal. They don't really know me. They don't see what I see. They don't know. They don't feel what I feel. Every time I ride, I pour a little bit of me on a pigeon, let my soul run free. They don't even owe me.
Alright, cool. I'm going to pull this back. Then I'm going to add a separate bus. We're going to go to bus 2. Right here, I want to add some reverb. A space design is always great. We just stick with that one, yeah. Mono to stereo. Alright, and then it's like a plate reverb if you listen to this.
They don't really know me. They don't see what I see. They don't know. They don't feel what I feel. Every time I ride, I pour a little bit of me on a pigeon, let my soul run free.
So first thing I'm going to do, pull this wet down.
They don't control me.
Make it a little drier. I like it dry.
Excuse me if I'm skeptical, electrical, or we fighting for.
Play around with this. Find something you like. Something that suits your voice.
They don't see what I see. They don't know.
High spread down just a little.
Every time I ride, I pour a little bit of me on a pigeon,
Down a bit.
they don't even
Just a little bit.
I ain't signing a deed, they don't control me.
That sounds nice to me. If I turn the effects off, let me show you, give you a before and a after. I'm going to turn this off.
They don't really know me.
Right, before.
They don't know. They don't feel what I feel.
After.
Every time I ride, I pour a little bit of me on a pigeon, let my soul run free. They don't even owe me. I ain't signing a deed, they don't control me. I ain't living.
Alright, nice. Alright, so before I click off this, I'm going to show you what you can do with the bus. You can click on here. I'm going to unmute this. Now, if I just put this piece on here, on loop.
You know that everything that I'm saying is true.
Now, if I want to add in some effects that I had from the chorus, all I have to do now, oh, hang on a sec. I click on sends, go into bus, click on number 1 where the echo was.
You know that everything that I'm saying is true.
Turn it up. Hang on. Don't forget to turn up.
And the proof is
There it is.
know that everything that I'm saying is true. I try to keep it as real as I can do for you.
Again, before I go on to this one now, I'll do all this again. As you can see, I got the same setup. I'm going to do my EQ in, my DS in, my compressing, and then I'm going to add my FX to my buses. Alright guys, if there's anything you'd like to know, please ask, please comment, and I'll try to respond, try and do the best I can, maybe to make another video on something to help. Alright, so I'm learning. I'm still pretty crap at this, but if I can show you what I'm learning, you've got something to watch, and maybe I could teach somebody while I'm learning myself. This is why I do these videos. So if there's anything you need to know or another video you want to see, then let me know. This track is going to be on the new album, which will probably be released in a month or so. I'll keep you all updated. But yeah, this is Don't Know Me. It's part of the Boiling Point album, Intelligence, which is coming out soon. It's the final track. So if you're not subscribed already, don't forget to subscribe. Give me a like. Tell me something in the comments if you liked it. And yeah, hope I could help some people out. Hope you enjoyed the video, and peace out.
Pour a little bit of me on a page and let my soul run free. They don't even owe me. I ain't signing a deed, they don't control me. I ain't living for the greed. Excuse me if I'm skeptical, electrical or we. I'm fighting for the right, but there's no fight if I can't heal.
Yo, what's cooking? It's Intelligence. It's Intelligence, and this is how to edit on. Yo, it's Intelligence. This is how to record vocal. What's cooking? It's Intelligence. Yo, it's Intelligence. We know already.
Tectonic separation making it look like
What's cooking? Isn't what's the matter with it? Yo, what's cooking? It's Intelligence, and this is how to edit.
They don't really know me. They don't see what I see. They don't know. They don't feel what I feel. Every time I write, I pour a little bit of me on a page and let my soul run free. They don't even owe me. I ain't signing a deed. They don't control me. I ain't living for the greed.